That's how we doing it up in here. What's up? What's up? And welcome, Freedom Fighters, to the Black Side of Liberty. That's right. It is none other than Governor Wildstar. You know who that is. And like I said, welcome all of you freedom fighters out there to my show called Black Side of Liberty. I just wanted to take a moment and take this opportunity to actually break down what the Black Side of Liberty is all about. You know what I'm saying? Because I have had my first episode featuring candidate James Just, Assembly District 7 out in Sacramento on the show. So if you want to see that, be sure to check it out, the previous episode. But I just wanted to, again, use this moment in time to break it down to all of you guys watching out there, all of you guys that are planning on joining into future broadcasts about what to expect. Okay, so first things first, the name of the show, Black Side of Liberty. You know, we're gonna break it down, and of course, what is the point of the show? You know, as a black man, being of light, art, culture, and knowledge, that's what I want to do, is tell you guys that's what that actually means to me personally. Here in the country of America, that name black has been used to determine status in this country and divide us racially based on this, on our skin tone. So unfortunately, it is being used as a level of status here in this country of America. But I would like to elevate that meaning by, again, giving it a different definition, that being of light, art, culture, and knowledge. And being a melanated man, I have to look outside of the boundaries that has been placed upon me within this society in America, because I'm not everything that they told me I am. And we, as Black people, African Americans, have to do a lot of research, have to do a lot of self-discovery. Not much of that information is either provided to us by, relatives, whether it be, a grandparent or mother or father, whatever the case may be, passing down information about our past. But, of course, it's about us actually doing some research, getting into the actual records and finding out who we are factually, who is our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us don't have access to that information. It takes a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying, for you to get a DNA test and get all of these records that are available, if they're available, because not a lot of Black people had records kept on them throughout their historical, coming to this country. So a lot of that information has been lost. So I want to take this opportunity, this show, to make it as educational as possible, not only for Black people, but to my white audience as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all watching. And, with me being a Black man, I also want to teach a little bit, a difference here about our political system, because we have been misled by the Democratic Party into believing that it is a party that favors us and, our desires as a Black community, wanting to see more progress in our community, wanting to see better roads, better educational systems, more hospitals, more libraries, just access to more of these resources that we would like to have available in our community, that we see as being tools of more productivity. So what we want to do as people is we want to get involved into that same political system to help benefit us, but we've been tricked into believing that that's the Democratic Party. Historically, the Republican Party has actually been the one that has served much benefit and favor to the Black community. Even Abraham Lincoln, who signed the Emancipation Proclamation and supposedly freed the slaves, He was a Republican, okay? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Republicans, okay? Do your research, people. Find out about the Democratic Party and how it is related, was related, and still is to some degree to a lot of prejudice, a lot of racial prejudice, especially towards us black people. So don't ever forget that. You know what I mean? But if we want to get away from the whole political system, the Republicans and Democrats, all of the divide that they've created here in our country and in the black community, then we need to think different. And one of the things that I propose is to vote Libertarian. Hey, vote Libertarian. That's the name of one of my songs. Why? Because I ran for governor of California as a Libertarian candidate. Yes, that's right. A governor of California. And like I said, I was running as a Libertarian. I would have been the first Libertarian governor of California, not to mention the first of this skin complexion. But yeah, if you look into libertarianism, it is something that benefits we the people. So what is liberty? What is this concept? What does that even mean? A lot of people don't even know what does liberty mean, So liberty basically means freedom. Whenever you hear that word freedom, automatically associated with, or liberty, automatically associated with freedom. You want to have the freedom to speak your mind. You want to have the freedom to express yourself. And you should be at liberty to do so. You see what I mean? So whenever you, again, hear that word liberty, automatically again, think of the word freedom, okay? So when you hear about these politicians advancing on your liberties or taking away your liberty or infringing on your liberty, that's what they're doing, is they are violating your freedom. And we should know a thing or two about us having our freedoms violated in this country, black people, right? Or at least we should. And a lot of you other people do as well, So that's what this is all about. We're going to talk about libertarianism, what that means, and of course, what it means to be a libertarian, because being a libertarian is actually acting on those principles, acting on those ideas. So that's what we want to do. We want to take the word liberty, make it into a verb, and get involved. You know what I mean? And being a libertarian is all about the golden rule, treating others how you want to be treated. That's what libertarian is. And libertarianism is, in a nutshell, is treating others how you want to be treated. And that's why more people are libertarian than they think, because truly, that's what we all want. We just want to be left alone, be able to live our lives happily, peacefully, freely, and without anyone bothering us. As long as we're not causing any trouble to anyone else, we shouldn't have any trouble ourselves. And that's the thing. We want to get our government back to that place. Seems like whatever you do, whether it's a Republican or a Democrat, they always want to violate your liberties. And that's what we want to end altogether. How can we do that? Shift our political system away from this whole Democratic, Republican thing to, again, libertarianism, focusing on what really counts, and that's respecting our liberties as individuals. Okay? So that's what libertarianism is. And again, being a libertarian is somebody that's going to go out and advocate for liberty. Okay? And we actually have a party in America that rides and dies for that cause itself. And that's the Libertarian Party. That's the party that I've been affiliated with in the past, and why I plan on having a lot of libertarian candidates here on this show is because what I've learned is a lot of the libertarians, they get shut out by the mainstream media. Why? Because the mainstream media is really controlled by 6 major corporations, probably 5 by now. Who knows? Disney probably bought them all out. But there are maybe a handful of companies that own all of your media sources, media resources, whether it's Fox, CNN, ABC, doesn't matter. It's controlled by an entity, by a corporation who want you all to receive a certain message, and they don't want you to hear the message of liberty. They don't want you to hear the message of freedom. Why? Because if you were free, then they wouldn't have any authority over you. They wouldn't have any control over you. And that's what we want to change. Libertarians fighting against that. You are a libertarian. If you're out there fighting against it, you're a libertarian. No matter what kind of label you want to throw on it, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it all boils down to you being a libertarian. So go out there, continue to use whatever platform it may be, whether it be the political arena, your school, at home with friends and family. Use it as an opportunity to talk more about libertarianism and how it should be a value that should be much appreciated in this country. It's spoken of in all of our originating documents, like the Declaration of Independence, like the Bill of Rights, like the Constitution of the United States of America. That word liberty comes up over and over and over and over. Let me get that. Lost my notes. Even in the Pledge of Allegiance, it says, "To the republic for which it stands, with liberty and justice for all." Liberty. That's what's most essential to you being a free person in this country. And right now, more than ever, we're having our liberties taken away from us and restricted and violated in every way, shape, and form. Our civil liberties are definitely being taken away and being suppressed due to this coronavirus quarantine. So we got to fight against that. We cannot allow ourselves to be subjected to slavery in any way, shape, or form. Freedom as an American should never be something that we should compromise. Never, never, never. We should never compromise our freedom for any reason at all. There is nothing that serious to where we need to become slaves, okay? Even if it's for a short period of time, all right? And that in our country, this great country called America, our government is supposed to listen to us, all right? There's supposed to be a government that is representative of we the people. So we got to stand up and fight for what we believe in. And if they don't want to do it, we fire their asses and get them out of there. So that's what I want to do, is take the opportunity of this show, introduce more libertarian candidates to you, since the mainstream media won't. Hopefully they'll all answer my invitation, but as many as possible, I'm going to get on here. In the future, you can expect presidential candidates of the Libertarian Party, Dan Berman, Dan Taxation is Theft Berman will be on here. Here you go. Here goes his hat right here. Taxation is theft. If you ever seen this, that's because of Dan Berman, all right? So be sure to check him out. I'm also going to have Judge Jim Gray, Adam Kokesh, Ken Armstrong, all candidates running for president of the United States on a libertarian ticket. I'm also going to have other candidates running throughout the country as libertarians, such as Joshua Flynn and out in Illinois, and non-libertarians that have run locally. Here in Fresno, we have a candidate by the name of Darren Miller who ran as a Democrat, who I will be talking to, a brother. And we're going to be talking about other perspectives, different views, from different personalities. Not all of them may be candidates. I plan on inviting on a very close friend of mine and another civil rights activist who is fighting for criminal justice reform out of Sacramento. And his name is Devontae Clark. His brother, Stephon Clark, was shot and killed in Sacramento by Sac PD in his grandparents' backyard. And it was a case that turned the state of California upside down. Since then, Devontae has been fighting for criminal justice reform and has joined the Libertarian Party to actually use it as a vehicle to hopefully bring about that change sooner than later, because we can't wait forever to actually have this change. We need it right now, and that's all that counts, okay? So with that said, we're going to talk about another controversial thing why am I wearing this damn white mask, right? Because I know some of you are thinking that. I've gotten comments about why am I wearing a white mask, and simply put, it's entertainment, right? Why is it that white men wear blackface? Entertainment, So we're gonna switch it up, and now you're gonna see the black man wearing a white face. Not to mention this mask right here is very important. If you haven't seen the movie V for Vendetta, I definitely suggest you check it out. V for Vendetta, okay? Because it's all about that vigilance right now, and we need that, some vengeance against what's going on in our country. And we got to stand up, and what we can do together to galvanize, if we don't want to let these racial barriers break it down, divide us any further, any, political thoughts, whatever the case may be, we got to come together and use a symbol of solidarity. That's what this is right here. See the mask, see the movie V for Vendetta. You'll see what I'm talking about. This mask is all about solidarity when it comes to fighting for the revolution, okay? Whether you white, black, Mexican, Chinese, don't matter, whatever the case may be, whatever your ethnicity may be, whatever your sexual orientation may be, none of that shit matters. You know what I'm saying? When you throw on this mask and you go out there and you fight for freedom, all right? So please grab you one if you haven't already. If you were part of the anonymous group or one of those Occupy protesters, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to occupy Congress. That never stopped. Are we still trying to occupy the government? That never stopped. Are we still trying to occupy the world? That never stopped. No. The fight for freedom will never end. And freedom ain't free. It comes with some sacrifice. And all you people out there watching this show right now, you need to do whatever it takes to sacrifice, to make that sacrifice so we can get back some freedom and liberty for once and for all. So, now that I broke down the mask, you know what I'm saying? I know some of you are probably wondering, since I'm a black man and I'm calling this show Black Side of Liberty, what's all of this blackness all about? If I'm expressing all of this pro-blackness, why am I having white people on my damn show, right? Yeah, I know, whatever. But that's what this is all about. Bringing together all of the people from different walks of life to fight for freedom, fight for liberty. I don't give a damn what your skin color is. I don't give a damn what any of that is. Me, as a black man, I'm going to speak on the issue from a black perspective, this black man's perspective, because I'm not like every other black man out there, or every black person, period, for that matter, because not all black people are the same. That's a big misconception, is that black people are monolithic, So I plan on bashing any and every stereotype that I can. And I probably even perpetuate a few of my own here as well, because there are some stereotypes about black people that are true, and they will be discussed here, such as black people not wanting to vote. Yeah, we know it's true. Hopefully I can motivate your asses to get up out there, get to the voting booths, vote Libertarian, for once in your life. And to any and all of you that are out there watching, to vote Libertarian, no matter what your ethnicity may be, okay? So I got a few questions here. I think, do I have any questions? If not, then I'm gonna get out of here. But I got some comments on the show. Oh, yeah. So when you drop a comment or a question, it will appear right here live on the show. You know what I'm saying? I got my man right here work in the studio, and he's gonna drop on comments and shit. Even if you say something stupid, you may see that dumbass shit pop up here. Freedom for humanity, TT says. So yeah, I'm gonna make shout outs like that. CJ Andrews says, yo, I thought you were supporting the Anon idea. Why you got to have that mask on just because it's white? That's not right, man. Why take one wrong thing and turn it around to another wrong thing? Support the idea, not the color. I am supporting the idea. It's stupid people out there to see the color. I have to explain it to they dumbasses, CJ. Help me explain to them help me help you. If anything, I broke down how it's all about the idea. But like I said, you got some ignorant ass people out there, whether it be black or white, whatever the case may be, that may see me wearing this mask and only see that it's white, period. Okay? What we gonna do here, again, is talk about all of that bullshit so we can get down to the root cause, because that's what this is all about. We want to get down to the root of what's going on with the problems in our society. The root right now with what's going on in our country is that our personal freedom, our personal property is being violated by people that we hired to protect and respect that property. They are not. Our country is turned upside down because of it, and people are starting to feel upside down because of it. We want to get America right side up again, get people standing up on 2 feet instead of being down on 1 knee, then listen to your boy, Governor Wildstar, because trust me, I know a thing or two about black people. I know a thing or two about liberty. And I know a thing or two about politics. And what I'm telling you is we can brew it all together, come up with this special mix about how we can take back our country, have that revolutionary freedom that we've all been wanting and discussing this entire time. All right. So, yeah, I think I talked enough for today. How long I've been on, man? Like 21 minutes. Okay, cool. So, like I said, if you have any questions, make any comments, it'll drop here on during the broadcast. It will be live, made public for the world to see. So if you don't want to say no shit that you don't want the world to see, or whatever the case may be, don't say it. Don't say it in the comments feed, because even if it don't drop in the show, somebody gonna play it later on down the line, and they're gonna be able to see it then. So if you want to say something to me privately, send it to me in the DM message, send it to into my inbox, send it to me via email. You know what I'm saying? Check out my website, governorwildstar.com. That is governorwildstar.com. Why do I call myself governor, y'all? Because I govern my damn self. Who governs you? Do you govern for you? Or do you let the other people that you hired with your tax money who don't really govern a damn thing govern you? Because they don't really seem like they could govern anything in their lives right. Shit, they couldn't even govern the garden if they tried to. They probably can't govern their pets or, govern their own household correctly and efficiently enough to where they should be given a job as a representative to govern for us, we the people. So if you want a governor that will govern for you, by you, and with you, then that's me. Yours truly, Governor Wildstar. So till next time, you guys, please visit the website, governorwildstar.com. Share this video, okay? I can't be sharing my own shit. You know how sad that looks if I'm sharing my own video? Help me gain some relevancy. Say you people need to listen to this guy. Share my video. That's how you're going to help increase my reputation, help increase the amount of viewers and people that are getting this message, and the amount of people that we can get mobilized, galvanized in this revolution together, because we need to have a game plan. We need to have a strategy. Right now, we don't have one. And that's why we're looking so crazy, because everybody's out doing their own thing. That's what they said about occupiers. What's the focus? Why are you guys out there protesting? Yeah, we need to come up with a focal message, and that be liberty. I can't think of no better one. You know what I mean? So please find out more about me. Please share the word about me and help me help you. Like I said to my man, what was it? CJ? Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, CJ. Thank you all for tuning in. And please, till next time, long live liberty. Peace.